I put Momo out, and she's got a pile of energy. I was going to put her in with Yoka as usual, because I like to let them go out together first, alone. And I thought, you know, I remember having a few requests come through. I'd like to see her with Gracie, because they've kind of improved their relationship over a bit of time. And Gracie loves picking up on high energy. And the last time I had these two out, I think I had Annie as well, but it was a live stream. So the video is not nearly as good. And so I thought, well, let's see what these two do together. There she goes. They both are going to pick up on each other's energy. That's pretty good. I left the ball down to see what would happen over time. There's nothing on it. I think they've licked it pretty darn clean. Well, we'll continue to use it as a fun game for everybody. Gracie's like a wound up spring, you know. You can kind of see it in her body. She's just ready. Always ready. Beautiful morning this morning. Some really nice blue skies. A little bit of cloud. Birds are chirping everywhere, making songs. Fast cars are out, motorcycles are out. Oh, these guys are a lot quieter than I thought they would be. A heck of a lot. I wonder if I could put a little energy in. Or if I just don't need to. Oh. What's she sniffing for? It probably does smell pretty good underneath here with the little tiny granules that used to be on here. They're probably mixed in here somewhere. I had somebody ask if I was worried about whether or not they're going to ingest little rocks and sand and stuff like that. And of course, we don't want them to. But the main worry when it comes to that, it's not common for horses just to eat this stuff. You kind of have to feed them in stuff like this. And I never, ever feed them in stuff like this. So the amount that they might get by sort of nibbling up little tiny bits and pieces is so minimal for what my horses eat in a day and how they eat in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year. It would just push right through their system. Sand colic is much more of a concern for people who just chuck their hay out down onto the ground in a sandy or dirty area that doesn't have any foliage to it. It doesn't have any ground covering, and instead it's just a true dry lot. Those horses, 100%. Yep, I would be very worried. So I answered no in the question, but I don't know if I got into it too much of why. But it is so unusual. The horses here are almost always eating and pushing food through their system. And as such, I don't worry about it for the very, very few times that they might put a little bit of sand in their stomach. Well, not as energetic as I thought. Let's put a little energy in, because I don't mind getting my exercise doing Liberty as well. She's going. Gracie's gonna go with her. Look at that though. Bam! Hello, beautiful. Nice work. Oh, hang on. I just need 2 eyes. Thanks. Good girl. Almost rolling. Come on, Momo. There you go. Ooh, not quite. One more try. She's really on the downslope in here. She's not making it. Gracie's still right here. I'm just giving her scratches. Oh. Okay, up and running. Look at the look on her face. What do you mean you're done scratching? I'm Arabian. You must scratch me lots. Oh, you cut me off. Aren't you the brave one today? Okay. Just a little bit more. She's horizontal. Really waxy. You got good waxy ears. They're healthy. Look at her, how bent she is. It's all the way sideways. Big shake. Big shake. Okay, you guys. Damn it, now I'm being chased down by my Arabian. Oh, don't give me those eyeballs. This is not a good scene. So what's happening here is her shoulder is kind of coming in. When the shoulder comes in, it makes for an easy pivot for the butt. So while I don't believe that she would do that, she definitely wants me near her. But the act of doing this is quite undesirable. The idea that this is the method. Now she's come down real low and she's quite quiet about it right now. Now she's decided to switch sides. Now what she's doing, we have to look at this very carefully because I could encourage a bad habit. Now it's very centered. I'm very happy with this. I much prefer this. I get to now choose which ear I want to scratch. Whereas before, I'm just going to ask her to switch over. Before, when she was coming from here, and that butt can come over really quickly, she was saying, I want my left side done. And now because I've talked too much, she's out. Okay. She's off. Let's go get her for a second. Let's go say hi to Momo. Her ears are becoming, look, now she knows that I want her. Her ears are getting better. I'm not sure if she's going to show it off on camera. Generally, I use two hands, but hello, thanks for waiting. Appreciate that, little one. I know it's a bit of a concern when I stomp my feet around a bit, but there we go. There we go. Just a little bit. She's not the biggest fan of it, but she'll put up with it a little bit better. Stop her for a second if we can. Thank you, Gracie. Did you make the ball move? What do you want? Eat. Wow. See that? You need to change your mind a little bit. Pivot. So this is an interesting situation. A lot of times people say, well, you got to move her feet. And the words are unfinished. What I want to do is I want to change her mind to sort of be in a little bit. So a lot of times if it's a horse, they'll kind of sort of nip at the back legs a little. Now we're humans, so we can't really take a hit to the chest like a horse can. So what we do is we sort of drive a little on that back end as if we're biting. But I don't want her to go far, so as soon as I can, I want to cut. And that's a nice look, but I don't have any of the body yet. So I might just shuffle, hit my leg a little, and then cut. That's a little nicer. I would like to see the feet, so maybe I'd draw. She's looking at Gracie. So what's she doing? Let's try again. Okay. So you see the flinch at the beginning? That means there's some worry in there. There's a bit of fear in there. So when we encounter this, when we're doing our groundwork and we're doing this move the feet stuff, what we really want actually is a more gentle stop and go. I'm going to kind of curve a little this way, but I still want that back end to kind of come over that way a little bit. And it's a mindset I'm hoping to have her think about. There. But I'm always getting those. It's very friendly. It's a very friendly face. She's quite good. We don't have the body. So we'll put a little more, see, a little less flinchy. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I don't know if I want to be persistent enough, because everything about me is just saying, just go over and say hi. She could really use that a little bit. We'll do it one more time. That's a nicer go. So all the time we're thinking about that front right foot stepped a little nicer. All the time we're thinking about how is the horse responding to the drive? Because ideally we really do want to kind of come up and just be close by. And we could just say go. We could hit our leg. And she might even turn into me. There we go. That's a little better. If that back right foot tucked under a little bit, it would be nice. There we go. Good. Hello, Momo. You're such a pretty horse, too. Hey, you're such a pretty horse, too. She says, leave my ears alone. I waited all this just for this. Now I gotta have my ears touched a little bit. Yeah. Good girl. So she's much better about it in a different, which is interesting, different circumstance or different scenario or scene. What's the word I'm looking? Environment? Yeah. Way better. When it's just us, quiet time kind of idea, she's much more responsive to that scratching. Now, I haven't offered her anything that she actually wants. I'm not scratching her withers or her shoulders or butt, nothing like that. So she's probably not thinking too much about hanging around with me. But these guys are awfully quiet right now. Awfully quiet. I ended up just doing a little bit of just hanging around time. Oh well, I'm gonna grab some more horses, I think. Gracie, there is nothing down there anymore. There can't possibly be. Oh, maybe there is. I don't eat the phone. I don't think there's anything out here. No, nothing. She's doing pretty good. You never know what you might discover hanging around with them. Here she comes. Oh, that one was too much. So what we're gonna do, or I'm gonna do, I don't know if I'll get the camera. I got a lot of things to do. Oh, hello, lovely. What do you need? She says, want to scratch my ear? I got a lot of things I want to do. So, what do you want? This side? There you go. So I've let her choose this time around. Her ears are quite clean. Just a little itchy. We can inspect not a lot. I suppose it's not very interesting watching somebody scratch a horse's head and ears. But for Gracie, this is a big deal. For anybody who's been here for the time that she's been here, you know, it's taken about the same amount of time to take out this ear and head problem as it probably took to put it in and leave it by her previous life. I don't know who caused it. I don't know who did it. But you couldn't come even close to doing something like this when she came for the first, even probably couple of years. It just wasn't a thing. And then an epiphany comes over horses sometimes and they just say, huh, this is my new life. I think I can do this. But we always have to have the patience to sort of take out that worry that lives there. And there's still more to do. She's still got more worry in her. But overall, it's coming along. I think it's been 4 years she's been here now. 4. So, she was 4 when she got here, 4 or 5. Yeah. She knows how to talk too. If you kind of just grab it, she says, no, that's not it. And that's okay to respect as well. For both sides. I'm going to give her too much trouble. She definitely enjoys the inside of the ear more than the outside. Okay, have yourself a shake. And what's Momo doing? She's sniffing something. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more horses here. I might come back on, but I might not, because again, I've got a billion things to do as usual. But I thought I would feature these two, although they didn't play much. We just get to look at some of their behaviors and some of the things we think about when playing with them. So that's it for this one so far. If I come back, great. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hello, Momo. You're so cute. What are you sniffing over here? Should I go get Yoka for you? Your most favorite? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Well, how could I not feature these two? Look at them go together. They're so adorable. They're almost the same size. Momo's coming up. She's getting there. Annie quickly surpassed Yoka. But, I mean, in height. Obviously, Yoka's a little more stout. So yeah, this is why I put these two together first usually, because they just get along so great. It is really lovely to watch two horses get along so well that they just stand there, and they'll do this for quite some time. They'll find just the right spot. I don't know if Momo's finding the right spots, actually, come to think of it. But I know, well, I would expect that Yoka does, because she's older and should be pretty good co-groomer or groomer. Gracie's running around. She must have just had a roll, you know. And yeah, this is how Momo's gonna learn to be a much better co-groomer for her future life. Those little tiny chiclet teeth just working away. She's really, what is happening here? She's all bent sideways. It's like somebody's not got the quite right space. Oh. She almost got chewed on. Says, don't you cut me off. Momo says, more scratchings, please. Yoko says, fine, if I have to. Really, actually, I guess I'll add this on now that I'm thinking about it. The hernia problem seems to have almost disappeared. It seems to have resolved itself in the end after getting rid of that heavy infection that caused almost a golf ball sized bump on her tummy. Now she just has just that tiny little bit where her belly button is. You guys can see. And I talked to my vet, and he says we'll leave it be unless we see something happen that makes it worse for whatever reason. But we'll leave it be for now. There's nothing to do. It's just peaceful, you know. You could just get a chair and a coffee and just hang out with a couple of horses, co-grooming. Uh-oh, Yoko's leaving. Nope. Mocha got a hold of her one more time. Oh, that's not a nice knock for either of them on the jaw or the head. But you see how quickly Mocha wants to switch directions. She wants to guide the grooming, and this is what I was referring to with Gracie. How you can let it happen, but as a human, ideally, we don't want to let it happen. We don't want to. And soon, Yoko will sort this out. She will. Oh, that's a big fly, I think. It is a big fly. Is that a horse fly? Might be. It's on her leg. I don't know if you guys can see it flying around. But anyways, the point is sooner or later, Yoko will sort out that she's not going to let Mocha lead the grooming process. Yep, there's a fly there. It's a big one. You guys better bite it. I don't know if I can get it without chasing them off. I think I just end up making them afraid. But it's a big one. It's on Mocha's shoulder right there. She's going to get chewed on. Actually, I'm curious what's going to happen. I don't... Okay, I think I'm going to deal with it, but not on camera because I need two hands. Or they're just going to leave. If they're smart, they'll leave. Okay, well, oh, she's going for a roll. I got to get on with chores. Got to get on. Oh, no. Oh, boy. The smarter one got up. Oh, she almost made it. Hey, we can get a look at that hernia. Look, she's moved off over to there. That's hilarious. Babies, eh? You guys are weird. Annie did that too. She laid down right next to Luke. Literally spooned him. It was so weird. And yes, Gracie's still out here. She's not gotten involved with these two yet, but... Okay, I got to do more stuff, but hopefully that's been a little bit interesting for you guys. And this time I will see you in the next one.